All right, welcome back. So Valley Church's Thrive Ministries is working together with the Wildwood Collective to host a forum this weekend, and it's focused on meeting the needs of vulnerable children in our area. We've got Nick Vanderswag with the church, with Valley Church, and also AJ Doyle, or Angela Doyle. She's here to tell us about this forum. She's with the Wildwood Collective. Thank you both so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So first of all, I want to talk about both of your ministries because, like we said, this is a partnership. So first of all, tell us about what you guys are doing with Thrive Ministries.
Yeah, so as a church, we really value loving our community and helping relationships thrive. And so we decided in March to launch just an intentional relationship with our foster, adoptive, and kinships families, not only in our church, but in our community. And Wildwood came along to kind of partner with us. And so we really want to bring awareness and support and intentional connection with those families.
And Wildwood works with various churches, right?
Yes, that's right. It's a movement of churches.
I love that. So tell me exactly the work that you guys are doing with all of these different churches. It's not just here locally, it's kind of all over, right?
Yes, so Wildwood Collective is a new initiative from Wildwood Hills Ranch, and as Nick mentioned, their churches are full of people who want to help vulnerable kids who've spent time in foster care, adoption, with vulnerable bio families. They just don't know how, and so the Wildwood Collective said we can come alongside and help churches and organizations find their place to come alongside these families.
And like you said, there's a big need for it. I know there are people that I've attended church with, they kind of feel that same way. Mm-hmm. So with this forum, what are people going to learn from this forum when they attend this weekend?
Yeah, so it's with Matt Borst from Village to Village International out of Texas, and trust-based relational intervention. And AJ, would you like to highlight that a little bit?
Yeah, so the idea is that kids who come from hard places often have complex needs, and it's really hard sometimes to know how to care well for kids who've experienced abuse, neglect, trauma. And so what we want to do is offer parents, caregivers, school teachers, social workers ways to come alongside these kids and meet their needs, which might be unique from other kids.
Yeah, like you said, that's very difficult. It can be overwhelming for a lot of these people. So I know you can't be super specific on every little thing you're going to talk about, but how do you walk these families through all of this and just let them know, hey, I know it's a lot, but you're going to be okay?
Yeah, what we know is that kids who come from hard places, often their capacity to trust has been impacted. And so trust-based relational intervention, this idea of TBRI, helps say, how can we rebuild some of that trust? And it has really robust research behind it, but the implications, the practices are really simple. So what are things like, how do we make sure that their basic needs are met for felt safety, for food, for security? How do we help parents use just the right phrase to communicate that to a child?
I love that. Okay, so are people still able to sign up for this conference this weekend?
Yep, yeah, so it's a free 4-hour training on November 16 from 1 to 5. And the sign up is on valleycommunity.center. And if you just want to show up, that's fine as well. And there are 4 hours of continuing education available for anybody who does need that, like foster families or child welfare workers.
And you know, I love this because there's just such a big need for it. So Nick, AJ, thank you all so much for being here and telling people about this.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.